Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will see few more variables that we can use in order to fetch the information related to CSS ID and path. Okay, so the variables are path. There is one variable path variable, and the second variable is QIBM CSS ID. Okay, so in this session we are going to explore about both the variables. Firstly, I'll show you the script where I'm utilizing it, and once it is executed successfully, I'll call that script and I'll also show you the output of it. Okay, and after performing all these things, once everything is clear, we will also discuss some theoretical things, and after theoretical discussion, at last we will see how we can use the cl program in order to run the shell script. Okay, so I think now we are good to start the practical thing. So firstly, I would like to hit one command here, which is work lnk, enter. Now this work lnk will open this work with object link screen. On this work with object link screen, we can create our file, and here I have already created one directory and file, so I'm going to show you this. So this is my directory name, which is Sharmit, taking option 5. Then we have file, which is sharmit.sh. Remember one thing, this file is already a executable file, and if you don't know what is executable file, how we can make the file executable, then I request you to go and please check out the previous session, because there we have already discussed all these things in detail. And for now we are just directly using the executable file in order to run the script. But to implement anything, to perform any example, there should be one executable file, then only you would be able to run this. Okay, so here I'm taking option 2 on this shell script, because this file is already executable. And here you can see we have stored one multi-line comment just for the introduction purpose. So you can see presented by Sharmit, variable set by QSH. Okay, fine. Now if I insert few blank line here, I5, you will see there are some blank line inserted now. And the first variable that we are going to discuss is path variable. So for that I'll simply write echo colon, and just for the introduction purpose I will write like this, path variable out. Okay, and then colon, and after a colon we can write dollar path. Okay, so what it will do, it will show this value, okay, along with this text. Now I'm pressing F3 for save and F3 again for exit. One more thing, we will I just take 5 option. We should know about this path, right? Because there we have stored the script. So for that what I'll do, I'll go, okay, second session we will discuss later. So for now I'm going to hit the QSH from here itself. After writing QSH and enter, you will see that the Qshell command prompt is open, and now we can provide the path of the script which we want to execute. So /home /Sharmit /tech Sharmit /Sharmit.sh and enter. After pressing enter, you can see we have the path variable output, which are stored as like this: /user /bin colon, then dot, then colon, then /q opens /user /bin. Now what do you mean by this dot? It is representing current directory. Okay, to make it more simpler, I have noted down some theoretical things, so let's walk through it. So if you look at the path variable, one line is I think enough to explain this entire concept, that the path variable output indicates the directories where the system looks for executable file. Okay, so whenever system wants to execute something, it looks for the path variable, and that path variable uh, and that path variable will be followed to for the executable file. Further, it is written here, this shows the directory included in the path variable. The directories are separated by colon /user /bin is a common directory for system libraries. Okay, so this is a common directory. Then dot represent the current directory, meaning the system will look for executables in the current directory. Okay, so it always look into current directory. Then slash q opensys slash usr slash bin is a directory in the q opensys file system on ibmi system, typically used for PACE, which is Portable Application Solution Environment binaries. If you don't know what is PACE, no problem. In the upcoming session, maybe we'll discuss all these things also. But for now, just understand that the path variable output indicates the directories where the system will look for the executable file. Okay, so I hope this part is clear. Now let's go back to the script, and now we will talk about the second variable. But just before that, I want to tell you one very important thing, that whenever you are fetching the system variable, make sure to put it in a capital letters only, because if you are not providing it in a capital letters, it will give you nothing. It will not provide you the output. Okay, so it's time to run other example, which is echo, then colon, and after colon you can simply write here uh, q sys q sys ibm. Okay, let me check the exact command. The variable is qibm ccsid, not sys, qibm ccsid variable output. Okay, and then colon, and here we will put dollar, then uh, qibm underscore, make sure to not put any space in between, underscore, and then ccsid. After executing this script, it will provide you both output of both the variables. So let's press F3 for save and F3 again for exit, then go to session B. Okay, sorry, not to session B, we will directly run from here, write qsh, then hit enter, and it will open this Qshell command and tree. Okay, so here I would like to run it like this, slash home slash Sharmit slash tech Sharmit slash Sharmit dot sh and enter. After pressing enter, you can see first value is the path variable output, which is user bin current directory slash q opensys slash user bin, and then we have q ibm ccsid variable output as 0. So what do you mean by 0? Let's see. So let's go to the theoretical discussion. Here you can see the q ibm ccsid variable is output. Output indicates that no specific ccsid has been set, implying the use of default character encoding in IBM system. Q IBM ccsid is an environment variable specific to IBM system, which indicates that the coded character set identifier CCSID in use. CCSID is used to define the encoding of character data. Output 0 means a CCSID value 0 indicate that no specific CCSID has been set and the default encoding is used. One more important thing, this can be vary on system basis, system setting, but often defaults to standard like SKI, SCII or EDB, EDC, EBC, DIC, depending on the system configuration. Clear? Fine. So now it's time to look at the way through which we can execute it through CL program. So I'll just quickly show you that thing. I have already created one program, so I'm just writing here work member PDM, then enter. Then this is the CL program which I'm using, taking option 2 here. So here you can see this program is to run the shell script using CL. For that we just need one variable, so write DCL, take F4, provide variable name, type, storage and length. Then chgvar, take F4 again, provide variable name, slash home Sharmit tech Sharmit dot sh is path. Then after that you can write strqsh, take F4, and the variable name is command. So what it will do, it will execute this program and print the output which is fetched through the shell script, because in short we are uh, executing the shell script through this program, right? So if I call this program, you will see this is the recent output. Okay, previous one is for the different call. We recently called this program, so it returned this output, which is path variable is this and CSS is this. Okay, so this is what exactly we have checked through actual shell script. So same output we are getting here, because we are we are calling the script only, right, from the same CL program. So yeah, these are the all steps that we are supposed to follow in order to fetch the information related to path and CSS ID. I hope the session is clear to all of you. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. Thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.